Over 75% of resumes never reach a human. They're rejected by AI. The good thing is AI is still beatable, and today, I'll show you how to beat it. Step 1. Keep it machine readable. Let's start with the basics, and honestly, this is where most people screw up. When you upload your resume, an applicant tracking system, or ATS, doesn't see that pretty PDF with colors and graphics. It literally strips it down into raw text. Think of it like a digital shredder that only cares about the words. That's why 98% of Fortune 500 companies use ATS. It saves recruiters time. But it also means if your resume is too designed, the system might not even parse it correctly. Your skills could vanish. Entire sections can disappear. So here's the rule. Keep it machine readable. Use standard fonts like Arial or Calibri. Stick to clean headers, experience, education, skills. Forget about logos, tables, or two-column layouts. Here's a little rule of thumb. If your resume looks amazing as a graphic, it's probably terrible for AI. Step 2. Speak the job description's language. Okay, once your resume is machine readable, here's where the game really starts. Keywords. Most people think, oh, I'll just dump a list of buzzwords at the bottom. Python, leadership, sales, done. Wrong. That might have worked 10 years ago, but modern ATS systems are way smarter. They don't just scan for words, they scan for context. Here's an example. If you write Python in a skills list, the AI sees a keyword. But if you write, led a Python automation project that saved 200 hours a month, the AI sees skill plus context plus impact. That gets a much higher score. And this isn't theory, recruiters admit it. One report found 75% of qualified candidates still get rejected because their resume didn't align with the job description's exact language. If you work in sales, for example, synonyms aren't always equal. Revenue growth and increased sales might mean the same thing to you, but the ATS could rank one way higher. So before you apply, scan the job listing, highlight the top 10 skills and responsibilities, and make sure those exact words appear in your resume, in sentences that show you actually did the work. Step 3. Quantify everything. Here's another part that tends to be overlooked, and it's the easiest way to stand out to AI. Put numbers on everything. Algorithms rank measurable achievements. They think in numbers, not corporate language. Same with project work. Managed a team means nothing. Managed a team of 8 and delivered a $2 million project ahead of deadline. Suddenly, you can be put into a ranking system the AI works well with. Candidates who quantify their work are 40% more likely to get called for interviews. Why? Because metrics translate into keywords and context the ATS recognizes. Even if you think your job doesn't have numbers, trust me, it does. Hours saved, costs reduced, customers served, deadlines hit. The AI loves this kind of data. Think of it this way. Your resume isn't just telling a story. It's feeding the algorithm proof that you actually made a measurable impact. Measurable is the key word. And that's what gets you pushed to the top of the pile. Step 4. Beat the hidden scoring. Now here's the creepy part. AI recruiters don't just scan for skills. They also score you on things you'd never expect. For example, employment gaps. If the system sees more than 6 months unaccounted for, your score drops. Doesn't matter if you were caregiving, freelancing, or just living life. To the AI, that gap is a risk. Same with job hopping. If your resume shows you only stick around for a year at each company, some ATS systems automatically tag you as a flight risk. Your loyalty score plummets before a recruiter even meets you. And here's a stat. One study found 38% of qualified candidates get rejected for reasons that have nothing to do with their ability to do the job. That's hidden scoring at work. So how do you beat it? Fill the gaps. Even if you took time off, put something there: consulting, courses, volunteering, personal projects. The AI just wants to see activity. Reframe job hopping. If you did short contracts, group them under a single header like consulting projects. It looks like stability instead of chaos. Tweak your titles. If your official job title is vague like Associate 2, rewrite it to match the industry standard like Project Coordinator while staying truthful. Because here's the harsh truth. The AI isn't judging talent. It's judging risk. And if you don't play by its hidden rules, you're out, no matter how good you are. And a bonus track if you got this far. Step 6. Advanced hacks. First, one-size-fits-all resumes don't work anymore. If you apply to 20 jobs with the same document, the AI, which is likely the same, will bury you every time. The hack? Create multiple tailored versions. Keep a master resume and tweak it for each application. Mirror the exact language of that job post. It takes 5 extra minutes, but it's the difference between rejection and interview. Second, use algorithmic help. Sounds crazy, but studies show that candidates who used AI writing tools to optimize resumes increased their hiring chances by about 8%. Why? Because the AI knows how to talk to the other AI. You're basically fighting fire with fire. Third, and this one's controversial, the white text hack. Some people copy extra keywords from the job description, paste them at the bottom of their resume, and turn the text white so humans don't see it, but the ATS does. It works, but if a recruiter spots it, you'll look shady. Use at your own risk. Here's the bottom line. AI isn't grading you for honesty, it's grading you for alignment. The more you play by its rules or bend them, the higher you rise in the stack. If you found this insightful, let me know in the comments and subscribe to AGI Insider for more tricks to stay ahead of AI.